Avoid these business English mistakes to succeed in your next negotiation. Imagine the important moment you've been working towards, where you finally get to pitch your revolutionary AI-powered technology to a major investor. You use technical jargon and vague terms, leaving them confused and hesitant. If you explained it, highlighting its potential to increase customer satisfaction by 25%, you might have secured the funding. Fun fact: did you know one study found that 64% of business deals fall through due to communication misunderstandings? Highlighting the fact that clear, confident communication is crucial for success. Vague language and ambiguities. In negotiations, every word matters. Avoid using vague terms or unclear phrases that can lead to misunderstandings. For example, saying, "We can probably meet your needs," lacks conviction and clarity. Instead, to be precise, "We can meet your needs by providing X, Y, and Z," the impact. Saying, "Probably could cost you a $1 million contract by leaving room for competitors to offer more stable terms." The fix: being specific shows commitment and increases your chance of securing a 10% discount by demonstrating value to your negotiation counterpart. Misusing business idioms and phrases. Idioms can elevate your language, but misusing them can confuse or mislead. For example, confusing ballpark figure, an approximate number, with off the ballpark, something completely wrong or inaccurate, can significantly alter the message's intent. Ensure you fully understand an idiom before using it in a negotiation. The impact: misusing an idiom can make you sound unprofessional and unprepared. Confusing ballpark figure with ballpark might raise doubts about your financial transparency, putting a potential $5 million partnership in danger. The fix: understanding idioms correctly builds trust and rapport, potentially leading to a more favorable contract in international negotiations. Overusing jargon and technical terms. While industry-specific terms are sometimes necessary, overloading the conversation with jargon can alienate or confuse stakeholders who aren't familiar with the terminology. Use technical terms sparingly and always be prepared to explain them in simpler language. The impact: well, while technical terms are important, overloading your pitch with this language excludes non-technical investors who will feel lost. They may hesitate to invest because they don't fully understand your technology. So, the fix is to use analogies to explain complex concepts. Relate technical concepts to everyday experiences and use these analogies during negotiations. Live demonstrations or interactive simulations can also work to show how technology works rather than just describing it. Incorrect use of modal verbs. Modal verbs like can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, and must express necessity, possibility, permission, and other nuances. Misusing them can drastically change the meaning or tone of a statement. For instance, "You must deliver by Friday" implies an obligation, whereas "could you deliver by Friday" is a polite request. The impact: strong modal verbs like must sound aggressive and inflexible, damaging rapport, especially in cultures that value consensus. This creates tension and hinders collaboration. The fix: use polite requests and collaborative language instead. Neglecting cultural sensitivity in language. In international negotiations, being mindful of cultural differences in communication is crucial. Using direct language may be common in some cultures, but can be considered rude in others. Phrases like, "let's get to the point," might be too direct in cultures that value relationship building and indirect communication. The impact? While directness might be valued in some cultures, it can be perceived as rude and disrespectful in others. This initial misstep sets a negative tone and hinders trust building. The fix is to adapt the way you communicate according to the cultural context. Start with polite introductions and build rapport before diving into business. Take an interest in your counterpart and what their company goals and priorities are before discussing the specifics. In the fast-paced world of tech negotiations, every word matters. By avoiding these 5 common English pitfalls and implementing the suggested fixes, you can communicate with clarity, confidence, and cultural sensitivity. Remember, the goal is not just to be understood, but to foster meaningful connections and drive forward mutually beneficial agreements. If you're in the tech industry and found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on mastering business English. Thanks for watching.